Yes, sir.
Chris, you just finished a hard day of sparring, hard day of training. What is keeping you motivated at the age of 40 to still be doing this at a high level?
I love what I do, man. I'm a lucky, blessed man to be a big Mexican. I am very fortunate to have had a father that gave a fuck, that made me train when I didn't want to. He used to tell me it's for your own good, and damn right, it was for my own good. You know, and I'm still chasing that dream, man. Still chasing that championship dream. You know, I'm lucky, again, and I'm fortunate to have been big. I'm fortunate to have such a long longevity in boxing. Man, I just don't quit. I guess I'm too dumb to quit.
Now, you're chasing those championship dreams. Like, if you become a champion, are you ready to start that stage of your career and start defending like these big-time fights and everything?
Yo, I'm gonna keep going until I die, man. I have nothing else to do, man. I love what I do, man. I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate to be doing this in a high level at the age of 40. In all honesty, I don't even know how I'm doing it. I honestly don't understand. To me, fucking 15, 18 years just passed like that, because my daughter was born and now she's 19. I'm like, holy fuck, where did those years go? And to me, it just feels like yesterday I just fought against Kaunatsky.
You've considered retirement a few times. You've considered
maybe after I was considering retirement after the Kaunatsky fight. If I lost or if I looked like shit, you know, no one heard that if I looked like shit too. But I don't think I look like shit. If anything, I honestly thought I won that fight. The worst that I thought I would have got was a draw. You know, I feel so disrespected for that judge that just gave me 2 rounds. Like, how the fuck did he just give me 2 rounds? And I feel like I swept the last 3. That being said, man, yeah, I did say that. But I felt like that fight, I earned myself another fight. I earned it. I worked hard for that fight, and I didn't look like shit. If anything, I felt like I actually won that fight.
Did you think you kind of broke down Kaunatsky because he lost the fight right afterwards? Do you think you were a big part of that?
You know, I'm not that guy to toot my horn and stuff like that. You know, it was a great fight. It was a good fight. If anything, man, I just say that Kaunatsky had a kid and, you know, his life changed a little bit, you know? I'm not that dude to be like, oh yeah, it's because of me, he fucking got his ass kicked. No, not at all, man. If anything, you know, he had a kid, you know, Hagler said, you know, it's hard to get up when you have silk sheets. You know, that's probably something that happened. Me, I still got those rough cotton sheets that I don't want to get those silk sheets.
What has that feeling been like for you when you've come up short? Because you've had those world title opportunities against Klitschko, against Severn, against Wilder, those upper tier competition. What have you learned from those losses?
You know, the one that hurt me the most was against Severn. Because in that fight, I actually did have time to train. You know, I had all the time in the world to train to be ready for him. You know, he caught me, he beat me, I was in good shape. It happens. You know, the Klitschko, I got it like in a 5 weeks notice. The Wilder, I got it in a 6 weeks notice. You know, especially I just came off with a broken foot. I was sitting on the couch just chilling. I lost to them. I don't really care. It bothers me that I lost to Sternberg the most.
With the fight against Ruiz, he's coming off of a loss too, and he came up shocker of the century. Heavyweight. He had that feel-good story. First Mexican heavyweight champion, something you were trying to accomplish. Judging from the outside looking in on Ruiz's career the last year and a half, what do you see? What's your assessment?
You know what, man? I don't blame him one fucking bit, man. Think about it. Before he fought Joshua, he had fought, I forget the Russian's name, but he had fought the guy for maybe $12,000. It has to be under $20-something thousand, right? Next thing you know, he gets a phone call to fight Joshua 5 weeks later for $4 million. You go from 10,000 to 4 million. You think it's not gonna change your life? It's not gonna change your world? And then the next fight he's gonna get 12, 13 million? Come on, man. From nothing to having millions, man, it will change anybody. I don't care who you are, man. especially wanting it so bad, you know, I don't blame him one bit. But you know, that being said, now he's gonna come ready. He has something to prove, and he's gonna try to prove it with me. And that's why I'm over here getting ready, because I'm not no stepping stone. I'm not a guy to make your bones out of.